Okay, class. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good afternoon. Okay, so today is our online class for our second week. So before teacher proceed, I would like you all to sign up your attendance for today. Okay, you can scan the QR code or you can enter the link. Okay, so that you can, I give you 2 minutes to do that for your attendance. Okay, have you done class? Lisha, respond me. Lisha, have you done?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good, Lisha. So, I give you another 1 minute to complete it. Make sure you sign in using your email KMNS. Okay, everyone, teacher want you to sign in using your email at KMNS. Not your Gmail, your personal Gmail or other email. Only Gmail, email KMNS. Okay, teacher count in 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so kita consider everyone have already done with your attendance. Now let's proceed our target today. So this afternoon class, teacher target to discuss a few questions, okay, regarding lipid and protein. So let's start with lipid first. Okay, everyone, can you see my slide? Puah, respond me please. Hello, Puah.
Can.
Okay, good.
Hello.
Alright, so let's start. Okay, refer to this question. So if you don't understand, just stop me. Okay, turn on your phone, turn on your mic, and then just ask me, and then I will explain again. Okay, so let's start. Okay, this question is about lipid. One question. So if you refer to these two molecules given in this question, you can see molecule P and molecule Q. Okay, like teacher mentioned, this is organic molecule, actually this one refer to lipid. Okay, and when say lipid is actually element like teacher mentioned. Fatin, what is the element for lipid? Still remember? The place is CHO. Okay. So carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So as you all can see, this is carbon number 1, carbon number 2 and carbon number 3 attached together. And each carbon have its own hydroxyl group. Okay, hydroxyl group like what we have learned before in carbohydrate. So molecule P, automatically this is known as glycerol. Okay, and molecule Q, if you can refer here, okay, molecule Q, there are 3 molecules here, right? So it's only composed by COH and also R. So what is R? R is actually stand for hydrocarbon chain. Hydrogen attached to carbon. Okay, so this R. So in this case we have R1. Okay, this is one molecule. This is another molecule R2, and this is another molecule R3. So if teacher asks you what is molecule P and molecule Q, automatically you can answer me. This is glycerol. Okay, this is glycerol. Okay, and molecule Q ada 3 ni. There are 3, so this is a fatty acid. Okay, so obviously it involves only one glycerol and 3 fatty acid. So if you, let's say your teacher kurung number 1 and number 3, is it okay? Do you still manage to get 2 marks? Okay, the answer is still yes. Okay, so if you write once, okay, without one also it's okay. So you manage to get 1 mark for glycerol and 1 mark for fatty acid. Okay, then same goes like what we learned during formation of maltose. Okay, in lipid also, we also learn about how these two monomer under lipid combine. Okay, as you can see, the question here shows that how it combine to form a new product. And same is applied the same process. Okay, the chemical reaction is condensation. Okay, and the end product we are going to see. Okay, so teacher share with you just now class so you see it, glycerol fatty acid. So 1 and 3 optional. Okay, for this case, because the question asks you to identify the structure, not to identify and state the number of structure also that involved. Okay, so like teacher mentioned just now, condensation. Okay, for lipid, there's another terms. If you refer to any books like Campbell, okay, sometimes in lipid, the process of combination between the two monomer is also known as acidification. Okay, and the end product is one triglyceride, okay, and 3 fatty acid. Okay, if you can refer to this N, okay, what is the meaning of this N? This shows that your answer must have these two. Must, it's a must, mesti, must, wajib. Okay, must have triglyceride and 3 water molecule in order to get 1 mark. So this is 1 mark. This is another 1 mark. Okay, if let's say you just answer triglyceride, no marks. Or you just state 3 water molecules, no mark. Okay, so the end product must state both of the products. Okay. Alright, so then the diagram. Okay, formation of triglyceride. Okay, like teacher mentioned, you have to show, you must be able to draw, class. So when you're able to draw, okay, like teacher mentioned just now, so I'm drawing what molecule ni, Ratika? The 3 carbons, carbon 1, carbon 2, carbon 3. Respond me, Ratika. Ratika, hello? Teacher? Draw carbon molecule of Ratika, are you here? Okay, this is
Glycerol.
Okay, so glycerol, carbon that have 3 carbon. Okay, and you complete the molecule. Okay, so this is H. Sorry. Okay, and this is H and H. So this is glycerol. Okay, glycerol combined with what just now class? 3 fatty acid. So 3 fatty acid composed by carboxyl COOH and R1. Okay, the hydrocarbon chain. So it's 1 fatty acid. Okay, another fatty acid. Okay, R2 and another fatty acid OH R3. Okay, so teacher would like to remind you class previously when we learned about formation of maltose, removal of water through the condensation, okay, the hydroxyl group can remove either of the alpha glucose. But in glycerol and fatty acid, the teacher would like to emphasize this. Listen carefully, okay, all my dear students. For formation of triglyceride, the hydroxyl is removed from fatty acid. Okay, teacher repeat again. Okay, for formation of triglyceride, the hydroxyl removed from fatty acid. So you must circle hydroxyl from fatty acid with hydrogen from glycerol. Okay, so same goes to, sorry, this one. Okay, same goes to this number 2, okay, the second fatty acid with the glycerol, and this one also, okay. Removal of each water molecule. Okay, -1, the removal of 1 water molecule. Okay, also this one. Okay, teacher again repeat. Okay, formation of triglyceride, it involves removal of hydroxyl from fatty acid, not from glycerol. Remember that. Okay, then you write down the arrow, then you write down the condensation is the process. Okay, so teacher directly share you the answer, okay, to save the time. Okay, so as you all can see in this diagram that teacher showed just now class, so carbon, okay, the carbon one here attached with the carbon of fatty acid. Okay, the carbon glycerol with the carbon fatty acid. Okay, so this linkage carbon one with O, so this what we call as a ester linkage. Actually, this is ester linkage. Okay, so same this one, carbon and carbon 2 here. Okay, so this is another ester linkage, and another one. This is another one ester linkage. So this is known as triglyceride and 3 water molecule. Okay, so overall, just now class what we discussed? We discussed about the question asked you to draw. Okay, you have to show how molecule P and Q are combined to form the end product. So you have to circle the atom that are removed. So this just now we also be shown. Okay, like teacher mentioned just now class, teacher again teacher emphasize. Okay, the hydroxyl must remove from where? From the fatty acid. You see this one. Again emphasize. Right. So this is how you sketch or draw. Okay. So after this, teacher will give exercise and you must be able to draw. Okay. Next, as you all know, okay, molecule of life carbohydrate and also molecule of life lipid, they both of them act as a energy storage molecules. Okay, but why? Okay, give a reason. Give a reason why lipid. Okay, like teacher mentioned, lipid and carbohydrate, they have the same element CHO. But why lipid have store more energy per gram? Okay, so like teacher mentioned just now, we are back refer to the triglyceride structure. Okay, because RD just now mentioned, teacher said is a, okay, it's a carbon hydrogen chain, carbon hydrogen chain. So this is the reason why lipid have more energy. Okay, so this is why lipid has more energy. So because lipid has long hydrocarbon chain that contain carbon hydrogen bond compared to carbohydrate. Okay, carbohydrate like teacher mentioned, the maximum we learn is hexose. Okay, C6H12O6. So the carbon 6 and H only 6 carbon involved compared to fatty acid is have a long carbon chain. Okay, and another function of lipid, as you all know, like if teacher mentioned about polar bear, okay, what comes in your mind class about polar bear? Okay, polar bear, as you all know, okay, they live in cold area, so they need insulator. So that's why you can see the polar bear, okay, have a heat to insulate. Okay, it's a heat insulator. Okay, another function of lipid, it acts protect our internal organ. Okay, this is number 1, number 2, because the question asks you only one. Okay, but when we discuss, we give all the possible answers, right? So and then, as you all know, vitamin A, D, E, K only soluble in lipid. So lipid allow transportation or transport medium for vitamin A, D, E, and K. And last but not least, like teacher mentioned, when you teacher sketch this one, okay, when teacher sketch this one, automatically you refer this to plasma membrane. Okay, so this is the phosphate, this is the glycerol, and this is the fatty acid. So that is another function of lipid. Okay. Do you get it one? Hello, senyap ni semua orang? Everybody is there? class? Are you listening? Do you have any question?
Yes.
If you have any question, you just raise your hand and
Okay,
I'll check.
teacher.
I'll try to. Yes, Fatin, what?
Okay. Okay, teacher.
Yes, Fatin. Fatin, a teacher show you. You raise your hand. No. Okay. Alright. Udin, Udin. Okay. If you okay with repeat, then teacher want you to save. Okay, everybody save for repeat. Umur. Okay, Umur. Now let's proceed to protein. It's already 3:40. Okay, when teacher Yogin, okay? Okay, so eat protein. Now let's go. Is there anyone? Okay, again, teacher would like to share update your attendance for those who still don't sign up your attendance. So you can scan the QR code and or key in the link. Okay, I give a few seconds. Teacher count until 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so teacher consider done. This is my second time I show the link. Okay, for lipid, okay, my focus teacher would like to show you. For protein. Okay, for protein, what we're going to discuss about protein. Yes, okay, the structure of amino acid, right? The structure of amino acid. Okay, when teacher mention about amino acid, like what we mentioned just now. Okay, if carbohydrate and lipid, the elements are choke, but for amino acid, it has another extra. That is carbon. That is what class? Element nitrogen. This is the unique of amino acid. Okay, John is the common element for protein, and sometimes, okay, sometimes you also can find phosphorus or sulfur. Okay, so now let's discuss question regarding protein. Okay. So, if you refer to this past year's question, okay, the question asks you, protein is from draw and label the structural formula of amino acid. And as you can see here, one marks for correct structure and 1 mark for correct labeling. Okay, so for this purpose, okay, teacher would like to just to share with you. Okay, anyone? What is the plate number for Negeri Sembilan? Who is staying on Negeri Sembilan? Kita tengok siapa Negeri Sembilan Ain. Okay, Ain, you are from Seremban, right? Okay, what is the plate number for Negeri Sembilan, Ain? We start with number alphabet. Ain, are you there? Hello? Where are you, Ain? Ain, are you here?
Hello, teacher.
Ain? Teacher can't hear you. Oh, semua ada ni. Aini ada, tengok. Ain. Muncul. You nampak Afika, Togesh, Umi.
Hello.
Hello Ain. Okay, so what's the plate number for Negeri Sembilan? The plate number is N C. Okay, N Negeri Sembilan NCC. So remember this class Okay, plate number. So we start with, if you memorize the plate number for Negeri Sembilan, we start with N. Okay, so same goes to the amino acid structure. Okay, so we start with nitrogen. Okay, bond with carbon in the center, and then carbon bond with another carboxyl group. Okay, so N will be bind with H, and after that carboxyl group. Okay, carboxyl group Okay, and the center end, the center the center carbon. Okay, the center carbon here, it will attach to hydrogen atom and the side chain which is R. So this is how it's shown. Okay, so you must be able to sketch that. So teacher just directly share with you the answer. Okay, so this is the given mark scheme. Okay, so when you need to draw, slowly, okay. Right, so this is what you will need to show it. The teacher mentioned you have to label the amino group and the carboxyl group. Okay, and this is another component of amino acid. Okay, the R, the side chain, the R group or the side chain. Okay, so in order you to group this amino acid, we have 20 amino acid. If you have read up, okay, so there are 20 amino acids. Okay, how are we going to group this amino acid? Okay, we group the amino acid based on their side chain. So how many side chain are there? How many group type of group are there for amino acid? There are 4. Okay, there are 4 amino acid. Yeah, that is polar. Okay, polar, non-polar. You can refer to our notes. Okay, base and acidic. Right, so we have 20. So this 20, it can be grouped into these 4 types. Okay, so explain how peptide bond is formed between the amino acid. Right, same like teacher mentioned. If you realize class, when you learn about carbohydrate, okay, when you learn about lipid, same goes to when you learn about protein. When the two monomer combine together, they will undergo the same process that we call as a what class? Condensation. Together everyone, the process known as condensation. Okay, which involves the removal of water molecule. So how to show that? Okay, in order to show that, we look another example of question. Okay, so teacher would like Alex. Where are you, Alex? Alex, teacher nak Alex answer this question, this one. What are the 2 functional group of the amino acid, Alex?
Amino group and carboxyl group.
Okay, yes, the amino group, this one, and the carboxyl group. Okay, good, Alex. Right, and now, like teacher mentioned, when same like what we learned in lipid, you need to draw the formation of dipeptide. Okay, when one amino acid combine with another amino acid, it will form dipeptide. Okay, class, dipeptide. Okay, so dipeptide, teacher just show the answer, class. So this is how it works. Okay, this is what just now Alex answered the question. Good, Alex. Okay, so this is one amino acid, as you all can see, class. That teacher mentioned, AIN as an ismilat pad number and CC. So this is another amino acid and CC. Can you see me? Okay, so this is acid amino number 1. Number 1, this is okay, amino acid number 2. Okay, amino acid. Okay, so this amino acid number 1. Okay, and this amino acid number 2. Okay, so how the process removal of water involved? Okay, like just now lipid, the hydroxyl is removed from which molecule? Repeat again, Afika. Condensation to form triglyceride, Afika. Okay, the removal of hydroxyl from what molecule just now? For lipid? For lipid just now, the molecule is from? The teacher mentioned just now, Afika. The molecule is from Afika, can I hear your voice, please? The hydroxy is from the fatty acid. Am I right? Am I right, class?
Yes.
Okay, now for protein, the hydroxyl is removed from where? Carboxyl, okay, the carboxyl group of the amino acid one. So this is, you see class hydroxyl is from the carboxyl group of amino acid 1, and amino acid 2 will remove the one hydrogen atom. So it will remove, okay, minus 1 molecule of water, like teacher mentioned, okay, through the process of what? Condensation, and the product we call is a peptide dye. Why dye, class? Why dye? Dye means 2 amino acid. Okay, dye means 2 amino acid involved in this formation. Okay, so just now when we remove hydroxyl from the carboxyl group and hydrogen from the amino group, so between carbon and nitrogen here we call the bonding as peptide bond. Okay, so this is the basic structure, class. You need to, you must be able to draw that. Okay, so the 2 amino acid structure, okay, with water release is circle, dipeptide structure and plus water molecule, okay, and then you have to show, okay, this is 1 water molecule, okay, produced, and the process is condensation. Okay, I don't see the breakdown. Okay, so done with that. Okay, now we have another 30 minutes. Okay, teacher would like to start to proceed the class further. Okay, knowing amino acid. Okay, if we refer to this that teacher mentioned just now, class, that teacher mentioned just now, just to show, to emphasize. Okay, so amino acid, like teacher mentioned just now, right? The amino acid, how to group, to classify the amino acid, it is based on the side chain, the R group just now, right? So there are 4 groups, non-polar, polar, acidic and basic. So at least teacher nak you memorize, out of these 4, yang paling banyak is non-polar. Number 1, polar. Okay, that's why you can see the non-polar, you can tengok kat sini, at least memorize. Teacher paling senang di soalan valid, Okay, kalau if you want to memorize, ada 1, 2, I, E, San, Se, U, Lio, Ci, Pas, 9, Okay, non-polar. For polar, okay, I, E, San, Se, U, Lio. Okay, ada 6. Okay, ada 6. Okay, untuk amino basic and acidic, paling sikit acidic ada 2 je. Okay, and basic ada 3. So that is what teacher mentioned just now, non-polar. Okay, wait. Okay, anyone ada soalan nak tanya? Okay, so now let's proceed with our question just now. Okay, so basically protein, after you have learned about the basic structure of amino acid, the monomer and the formation of dipeptide. Okay, next you have to know another learning outcomes that you need to learn about protein is the level structure. Okay, protein have 4 level structure. Okay, which is apa class? Primary, secondary, okay, tertiary and quaternary. Okay, there are 4. Okay, so in this question, the first question, as you all can see, okay, the first one class is the polypeptide consists of 15 amino acid arranged, right? So this is 1 amino acid to until 15 amino acid, and as what just now Alex mentioned, okay, again, Ratika, what do you think is the X? Okay, one side is the amino group, of course, another side X will be
Carboxylic.
again, Natika,
Carboxylic.
carboxylic or carboxyl group?
Carboxyl.
Again, refer back to this just now, like teacher share with you. Okay, again, Natika, can you see here? This one is not carboxylic, Okay, it is called as a carboxyl group. Okay, I teacher repeats 2 times. Carboxyl group. Okay, so back to this question. Right, so this one class actually in this circle, if teacher enlarge the circle, actually in this circle, suppose what teacher mentioned in our class, in this circle, each circle, the inside the circle there's a N, C. So ending is double OH. You get me or not, class? Okay, so between amino acid and this one, what we call this bond? What we call this bond to? Between each amino acid, we call the bond as a
Peptide bond.
peptide bond. Good. Very good. Okay, peptide bond. So like the question asked here, then the bond between the amino acid. So the answer is peptide bond. Okay, what is group X? So like teacher mentioned just now, like teacher asked Ratika. So X is actually, again Ratika. Sikit Ratika, sebut balik what is X? This is X.
Carboxyl.
Yes, carboxyl group. Mesti ada group carboxyl group. Okay. Okay, so it's the carboxyl group. Short form in chemistry is COOH, COOH. Okay, like teacher mentioned, when you learn about the level structure of protein, you need to learn 4, right? So in this diagram, what do you think? Which level of this figure 6 shows? Primary, secondary, tertiary or quaternary? Okay, obviously you can see this is the linear structure. So this is primary structure. Okay, primary structure. You can write it in a full sentence or the short form, the primary structure. So give reason why. Why Nabila say, okay teacher, this is confirmed primary. Why Nabila? Okay, as teacher mentioned just now, you can see it involves linear sequence of amino acid. Okay, amino acid. So if we refer to our notes, okay, you can see, you can get detail about it. Right, so teacher now, today teacher just discuss a few questions regarding, okay. So if the question asks you give one example of protein, so directly you just give lysosome. Lysosome. Okay, lysosome or glucagon or any protein. But this one, these two is the top example. Okay. Okay, next. Do you familiar with this structure? You, if you still remember during your form 4, you learn this under respiration. Okay, do you remember this, Togesh? Okay, this is actually our priceless molecule that known as hemoglobin. Okay, HB, hemoglobin. Short form of hemoglobin is HB. Okay, so hemoglobin is group under protein, but the unit of this hemoglobin, they have how many polypeptide class? Okay, kalau karbohidrat, banyak karbohidrat, the GIC, we call it a polysaccharide. Am I right? Okay, in lipid, we only call triglyceride, but in amino protein, banyak amino acid, many amino acid, we call it a polypeptide. Okay, so kalau kita tengok kat sini